Hello everybody and welcome to the Sir David Wallace Arena here at Loughborough University for the 2026 edition of BUCS Big Wednesday. We're at the netball courts. We've got two fantastic matches coming your way today. First up, the trophy final between the University of Bath 2s and the University of Worcester, and then of course the championship final. It is Hertfordshire University up against the University of Loughborough. Joining me today to chat about all things netball is Hermione Timms, part of one of the BUCS squads for Loughborough. Hermione, BUCS, this is the pinnacle of university netball. How excited are these guys going to be today?
Oh my God, it's so exciting playing BUCS at any level, but especially at this top tier kind of competition that we're getting to here, the national kind of big stage finals that we're going to be at. The crowd will be electric, just the atmosphere on court will be incredible, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what displays we've got today.
Well, speaking of those displays, you know, the quality of talent that we have across the board today, both in the trophy and the championship, is second to none. We've got domestic elite athletes who play in the Super League. We've got international athletes as well, particularly representing Scotland and Wales. So many on court today. What can we expect to see from them in terms of the level that they're going to be putting out on court?
You can expect to see kind of like incredible physicality. The communication, I think, will be a big thing that you'll be able to see on the court. The connections that the teams have got in that kind of international setting, in the domestic kind of pathway setting, that'll be incredible to see how those have built in the trophy final and in the championship final as well.
And of course, coming up first is that trophy final, University of Bath 2s and Worcester University. Now, Bath have made the trophy finals for 4 years in a row now, whereas Worcester, this is their first trophy finals for a decade. They're going to be nervous, right?
Yeah, 100%. I think Worcester will be coming in a little bit the underdogs. Bath obviously currently having an unbeaten season. Worcester finishing third in their league, but you can never underestimate an underdog. I feel like if you're the underdog, you're coming in with that fight and you've got nothing to lose. If anything, all the pressure's on Bath.
Oh, well, let's see if they stand up to that pressure. First up is the BUCS Trophy Final.
Roll! Got defense, Jim Pearce!
Welcome everybody to BUCS Big Wednesday 2026, coming to you live from the Sir David Wallace Arena here at Loughborough University. We have an extremely exciting day of elite university netball ahead as the country's top student athletes go head-to-head for silverware in two fantastic finals. This prestigious occasion represents the very best of university netball, bringing together some of the nation's strongest athletes as they compete for glory in both the trophy and championships finals. With pride, passion and legacy at stake, you can expect a full afternoon of fast-paced, high-quality netball action. Joining me today, there is no one more qualified to talk about BUCS netball. I've got Director of Player Services for the Netball Players Association and Chair of BUCS Netball, Sarah Gandon, alongside me. Sarah, how excited are you for this one?
I'm so excited for this one. This is the culmination of an entire season for these players, so to be able to represent their institution on the biggest stage within BUCS, part of BUCS Big Wednesday, this is going to be an absolute class battle.
Yeah, it really is, and we've got an embarrassment of riches, quite frankly, across the board with both elite domestic and international athletes competing today in both trophy and championship final. How important are events like this in the formation of the next gen of international athletes?
Events like today give these players an opportunity to feel what it is like to play in an exhibition game. So this might be as close as some of them get to playing Super League, but we make this an environment that feels like Super League, not just for the players, but for the coaches, the officials. It's the breeding ground for the next generation of athletes.
And I think it's important, it's a really good point you just highlighted there. It's actually important to recognise that not everyone will go on to play a higher level of netball, and that in itself is absolutely fine. There's so much enjoyment to be taken from university netball like this. As we can see, our umpires delivering the ball for the first centre pass. It is going to be the University of Bath, their 2s, to get us underway. 4th year in a row they have made the trophy finals, but yet to get their hands on the silverware. Is 2026 going to be their year? Well, Molly Hegarty, fast start from her, but just needs to land this first shot. Oh, not to be. picked up by Maida Constantine for Worcester. Their first final in a decade. Oh, unlucky there for Belle Bayliss. Big swing across the circle. That's a fantastic hold there from Chloe Butler. And the bench already up on their feet. Pretty fast start for Worcester.
Really fast start. Great deflection from the goalkeeper, Charlotte Verbickers, to create that turnover and get the first goal for Worcester.
Off of a Bath centre pass as well. So if they can take this one to goal, they'll be to the good. Again, strong hold. I think Katie Rolfing, goalkeeper, just getting a bit stuck on the body, needs to keep moving her feet, confusing the space. 2-0 then to Worcester early doors.
It's really good to see a class match like this. There has been players before them, like we said, who've gone on and done amazing things. Laura Malcolm played in this fixture a few years ago now, but won the trophy for Manchester Met. So it's great to see this talent out there.
Oh, this Worcester attack end is absolutely humming to start this game. Out wide for first phase for Bath. That's a big swing and that is picked off.
Oh,
Does well not to go offside.
What a deception. Real nice use of the ball to keep her balance there.
Oh, but the attacking contact. Unlucky there for Chloe Butler. Oh, having to go back. Just getting a little bit static in attack for Bath.
Yeah, they're struggling to get into that end third, aren't they? Getting caught in the middle without any options wide.
And there you go, as you say, having to go back to the line, but Hegarty able to play it to post, and it's going to be a Worcester throw-in. Head coach Holly French saying that they always manage to pull it out of the bag on the really big games when it matters. I mean, that's quite a statement to make coming into a final.
Yeah, they seem really up for it. They're prepped, ready, but they look final ready, you know. Do your hair a bit differently. Get yourself calm, collected before the game. Blue ribbons all round.
Yeah, look good, feel good, play good, isn't that what they say?
Exactly.
And there we go, look, 4-0 to Worcester to start this quarter. And Bath have got to do something to stem the flow here. That's a great tip. Katie Rolfe, that's a fantastic win. And just what they needed. Well recognised by Scarlett Thornley to pull out there.
Oh. Bath were lucky there to pick that one up.
Yeah, they do maintain possession. Just going to run you through the starting sevens for both sides. For Team Bath in goalkeeper, it's Katie Rolfe. Goal defence, Jen Pearce. Wing defence, Emily White. Centre, Belle Bayliss. Wing attack, Lucy Chatwin. Goal attack, Molly Hegarty. And goal shooter, Evie Sherwin. And for Worcester, in goalkeeper, Charlotte Verbickers. Goal defence, Kira Shackleton. Wing defence, Maida Constantine. Centre, Scarlett Thornley. Wing attack, Emmy Noakes. Goal attack, Sari Watkins, the Welsh international. And goal shooter, Chloe Butler. So Bath then with possession. That ball hung in the air for a long old time. But the offside has been called. And Hegarty, struggling a little bit at the post.
Bath are really finding it difficult to get it into that circle in the first place and then execute the shot. I think there was maybe some nerves that need a bit settling.
And it's an interesting one, isn't it? How long do you leave it to let the players figure it out and work it out themselves and give themselves the confidence to go to post? And then when do you pull the trigger and say, actually, we need to make a change here?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, head coach Anya will know this team inside out and back to front. She'll know what they are capable of. So, you know, give them a bit of time to settle. We're only 5 minutes into this first quarter. It's 6-2, but this Bath 2 side has won their league. They're a quality side, so probably just need a little bit of time to settle, work out their defence.
Undefeated, no less.
That was a beautiful feed there.
So Thornley then having to use her defence for the first phase. Watkins, nice quick release. Oh, beautifully finished off. They have certainly got their eye in early.
Worcester's defence is just really disrupting the flow of Bath in this game.
Just feels like they've brought a different energy to this court at the moment, and the crowd certainly getting behind them as well. Yeah, Maida Constantine in that wing defence position. She's putting on a show so far. Finished off at the post with their centre pass. So 5 the difference. Thornley to Watkins. Oh, look at that. That was absolutely textbook.
Yeah, that feed from the edge of the circle is going to take those defence away, isn't it?
Bath now need a response here. Well, that's a lovely drive into the pocket, but I think she attempted a bounce pass and just got snaffled by Worcester.
Yeah, Belle Bayliss got her hand to that really nicely.
Oh, the ball speed, my goodness. It is working well for them at the moment.
Yeah, the space that the two goal shooters are creating in the Worcester attacking circle is beautiful. It's really clear to the centre and the wing attack where to put the ball.
And here we go, just as we were discussing earlier, how long do you leave it before you make a change? And we have seen a change in that shooting end for the University of Bath 2s. But that opportunity wasted for Worcester. Oh, the big arms of Sari Watkins getting stuck in on defence as well. The Welsh international, no less. 8 caps to her name for the senior side. Went to the 2023 Netball World Cup and the 2025 Netball World Youth Cup. Good opportunity now for Bath to double up. Everyone just going wide at the moment. That's a better punch towards the ball, but bit of a tough angle. Great drive by Watkins. Just pulls pulls Jen Pearce. Watkins again. Nice high shots. So Bayliss. Ball in hand again. Great give and go. Evie Sherwin, who's moved into that goal attack position, gets the held ball. Lucy Hunt with the 3-foot mark, who's come on into that goal shooter position. Oh, there she is, so close.
Be interesting to see what Lucy can bring to that position. She's a goalkeeper, goal shooter, so actually whether she can get up for those rebounds, maybe make a difference for Bath in that attacking end.
And also she brings international experience as well, part of the Wales under-19 squad. So quality all over the court. Speaking of quality, Sari Watkins popping up. Oh, that's a brilliant ball into the pocket. Misplaced feed though. Mopped up by Chatwin. So Shackleton called for the obstruction. Nice little shooter ball. Oh, should go again. There we go, finishes off. Nice deep second phase into the pocket. And again, the ball speed.
That feed is just unbelievable, and a really lovely split there as well from Sari Watkins to make sure that she makes the most of that position that she's holding.
I mean, she is a tall timber, one split and she's practically underneath the post. Certainly using it to their advantage. Oh,
and
another,
again, that pressure in defence just confusing all the space for Bath, thinking something's on and just it not quite being there.
Yeah, the partnership between Verbicus and Shackleton, just sensational at the moment. Oh, that one slightly misplaced. It was a strong hold by Chloe Butler. But Bath, they've got to start closing this deficit. We're out to 10 goals now. And this is a better transition from them. Oh, again, that final pass just not right.
Kira Shackleton seems to have a hand to everything in this game. There's not an easy pass into that circle. Everything's getting challenged and contested.
There we go, Lucy Hunt gets a much needed goal, number 6 for Bath 2s. Getting a bit too much depth on second phase, a bit too easily for my liking is Worcester.
But again, that feed from Belle Bayliss, really nice hold, and then right where the shooter wants it.
Yeah, I just think at the moment, Katie Rolfe just being a bit too static and goalkeeper on the body, allowing Chloe Butler to really post up and signpost where she wants that ball placed into.
Yeah, Katie Rolfe has a bit of height as well over her, so actually just needs to move her feet a bit more. Make sure that she's looking to move as it's coming in.
Yeah, not what Bath needed. Evie showing a slip of the hands, but you'll get a second crack at it now. I mean, how much is nerves going to be playing a part in this, do you think?
Hugely. I think Bath as an institution want to win this title. They have not come here to come second. They've come to win. You know, they've barely been beaten all season. They've gone through a really good run, so this will be a bit of a shock to the system, but you know, we've got another 47 minutes of netball to play, so it's not over yet.
Yeah, as we know, anything can happen. No super shot in the BUCS finals, but being this early on and with opportunities like this, Bath certainly not out of the game just yet. So Emily White.
This is much better from Bath, but again, just getting stuck on the sidelines. And Kira Shackleton, I think we might be saying her name a fair amount this game.
Absolutely.
Gets a hand to it.
Oh, Sherwin didn't even have an eye on the ball then. Easy pickings for Worcester. And the crowd start chanting, but again, another spilled ball.
That's a textbook don't turn your back on the ball moment there.
Yeah, absolutely. And after such a clinical start from Worcester, I mean, that's 3 or 4 balls in a row now that they've then lost possession of. So possibly starting to feel the nerves as well. And Sari Watkins at 3-foot mark.
She's just got incredible height for goal attack, doesn't she? So the range, everybody loves a goal attack that gets a tip or an intercept, don't they?
Well, you know, Helen Housby comes to mind.
Exactly.
As one. Beautiful long shot, nothing but net for the Welsh international. So Bayliss to Chatwin, and to go back to White. Nice, getting some depth, and that's a better ball in. Good quick release, stronger placement, and finished off by Lucy Hunt.
Oh, what a feat.
Are you kidding me? The confidence.
She's missed it.
That one deserved to be rewarded. And there we go. They knew the buzzer was coming. And at the end of the first quarter, it is University of Bath 2's 8, Worcester 17. So a fairly big deficit already at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they pushed out to 10 within 10 minutes. So actually, Bath to keep that within range for those last 5 minutes. When that change was made in the shooting end, I think, it shows intent, shows they can change, they can keep this game close. They're just going to have to figure out a way to push forward and get some turnovers in the next quarter if they want to make this a closer game.
Yeah, an opportunity now for feedback from head coach Angela Monnier. So can Bath turn this around in the second quarter? Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. It is University of Bath 8, Worcester 17.
Yeah, why do you think it's important that sport's fair?
Because everyone works hard to be professional, so it should be fair because everyone's worked hard to get to the same place. There shouldn't be imbalances.
Sport's all about competition, respect, having integrity, and that's what you've highlighted there.
Proud to be supporting the Milk Every Moment campaign, highlighting the nutritional value of milk and how it can support students in their sporting performance.
To showcase how milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in prep for their event or with recovery.
We're here today to promote some nutritional benefits of milk. You want to have 5 shots to try and hook a vitamin or a mineral.
I hit phosphorus.
And phosphorus is used for the maintenance of bones and teeth.
Winners of the BUCS Super Rugby Milk Championship.
Hacking a punch in attack.
He's under the post!
Free, tiptoeing on the touchline.
But there is so much space here for Oscar Wilson to bury Loughborough Rugby Parade.
The dream of the Super Rugby Milk Championship. If you want the drama, if you want history, well, right here, the BUCS stops here.
Subway knows a good shawarma is what the people want. So how about one on freshly baked bread with traditionally spiced chicken and of course your fave fresh salad, all topped off with a garlicky minty yogurty sauce. Well, it's just landed, the new shawarma spiced chicken, now at Subway.
On 9, the difference at the end of the first 15, it was all Worcester's way in that opening exchange, although did get a little bit sloppy towards the back end of that first quarter. And Bath, they need to come out and make a statement in this second quarter, Sarah.
Yeah, they do. As we were just chatting about in the break, it's only 5 turnovers and they're back to even, but they're really going to have a gear shift. And then we've started with a goal to Bath, so let's see what they can do.
Yeah, much more clinical and fluid to post there. Worcester though, again the quick offload. So obstruction called. So Bath with the centre pass then. Oh, no short option there. Got to have a mixture of short and long. Oh, nice placement, top of the circle. Ball probably needs to be slightly further away from the defence. Don't want to be giving him a sniff. Oh, she thought that the shooter to shooter ball was coming. She was right, but Bath managed to finish off. More pressure. That's a lovely ball in. Mid-range shot, obstruction caused, so she'll take the step in. And this is a much better start to the quarter for the University of Bath 2s, off of a Worcester centre pass as well.
Yeah, that's the break that they need to pick a few more of them up, and they can start to have a bit of a challenge in this game.
Oh, big swing to open up the circle. Plays herself in, mid-range. Oh, confident to go to post, but good hustle on the rebound. Needed to probably go in for it a little bit earlier. And contact has been called. Oh, straight into the hand. Oh, unlucky.
Oh, footwork.
An absolute gift of a ball then, but wasn't expecting it, committed the footwork.
Bath definitely causing a lot more confusion in this quarter already in the early stages.
So we do have a few changes for Team Bath. So Charlotte Sadler comes on into goalkeeper, part of the Team Bath Next Gen development side. And Millie Thripp goes into goal defence. Jen Pearce moves back to wing defence, and then keeping mid-court on the attack, the same as that first quarter. And I do think that's probably a smart move, because the speed with which Worcester were getting to goal in that first quarter was absolutely rapid, so something had to be done.
Yeah, the defence need to slow them down, and I think a full change in that defensive end keeps Worcester guessing as well. They can't settle into this. They've got to see what Bath are going to do this quarter.
So Thripp called for the obstruction.
And again, just a lovely feed there from Sari Watkins.
Yeah, you can see all that international experience really coming to the fray.
And sometimes it can be the difference. You know, having one international player in your side at this level of the trophy competition can make that big difference.
We also saw her make an appearance, I think it was the first round of the Super League this season. Georgia Rowe was out with tonsillitis, I believe it was.
Yeah, and that Dragons side have been playing so well this year.
Oh, haven't they just? If you're not watching Netball Super League, what are you doing? Get stuck in. But Bath now, again, with an opportunity to start eating away at this deficit. Oh, lovely quick release, well held.
Well held from Lucy Hunt there. Take her balance, take the shot.
Oh, the little tip, who's on the end of it? Oh, offside called. And there's an unforced error for Worcester. So is this the spark that Bath needs? Just 8 the difference now, so they've closed it by 1. Getting in each other's way a little bit, and just need to sight the defence before releasing that ball. You can see that zone that Worcester have put on.
That was a Bath sandwich there, wasn't it?
And there we go. That is the beauty of the zone. They force that long cross-court ball, and it is picked up and not finished off. Yeah, better speed on the transition as well.
Yeah, Bath just need to make sure they're aware of where the defence are, where their hands are, and what space they can run into.
Great feed, strong take from Lucy Hunt, and finishes off. Well, here we go. 7 the difference. Is it going to become 6? Good front positioning again from Hunt. There we go, there we go.
That's that deficit down to 6 now. But this Worcester side do look like a quality side. I don't think they're going to be letting Bath in through the back door too soon.
Well, let's see how they respond to this. Almost takes out the umpire. Footwork, I did think there might have been a little drag there. Well, that change in defence has certainly come up trump so far for Bath. Just got to now convert this one, going all the way over the mess, deep into the pocket, ripped in by Hunt. And we are back to 5. Strong split landing from distance. Collects her own rebound. She'll go again. Oh, third time lucky. Oh, I thought that one was knocked out of the hands.
Yeah, Lucy Hunt's height is making the difference in there, but she really needs to be nailing those shots to keep this ticking over.
Oh, in the blink of an eye, Worcester have punished them at the post.
The speed of Emmy Noakes in that attack is unbelievable. Her netball role model is Maddie Gordon, and you can actually see that in some of her moves. Not the tallest on the court, but really nipping around, getting into those spaces.
Yeah, Maddie Gordon, absolutely sensational for the Queensland Firebirds, although picked up an injury. Oh, Worcester go out to 23 now then. So Bath just changing the channel. There's that long feed in. Could probably have a bit more on it, to be honest.
Yeah, feels like it's being forced in rather than worked in. Need to get a bit more circle edge, a bit closer before making that feed. 2 defence on Lucy Hunt there, but comes out with it in the end.
Emmy Noakes to Thornley. Noakes again. Sights the circles, tries to give a bullet pass to Watkins, but Fripp having none of it.
Yeah, this defence end for Bath really making it a lot harder in this quarter for Worcester to get the ball into the circle and into their shooters.
And again, an overcooked feed, there we go. Oh, offside though. So Watkins opts for the shot this time. Oh, she wanted to, you can see she wanted to offload, well, she offloaded the first one, and then the penalty was called. Oh, I think that's a terrible call in my opinion. There's no way that ball was controlled with full possession. That is very unlucky for Bath. And over the sideline. Maybe a little bit of netball karma there, perhaps. And again, that zone defense needs someone to really punch through, draw the defenders to open up some space somewhere else.
Yeah, that middle channel has got about every single player in it, doesn't it, Lucy?
Yeah, absolutely, it does. But there's a nice shooter to shoot a ball. Bit of biff for the ball there. So Sherwin offloads. And Hunt finishes off. And we are back to a 4-goal game. What a tale of two halves this has been so far.
Oh, well kept in.
Beautifully done. Great hustle from Lucy Chatwin. Ooh, a little pirouette. Oh. Oh, I think that's very unlucky for Kira Shackleton. Not much more she could have done there.
No, she is putting in a shift today. Oh, that was a danger pass.
Yeah, so incredibly flat. That was never going to land. So obstruction called against Jen Pearce. Great feed in to Watkins. That's short. Didn't even need to leave the ground in order to get the rebound, such is her height advantage. Look at that second phase, completely undefended. Oh, the pressure shot delivered by Lucy Hunt.
That is a nice long range shot there. She's gaining her confidence now that she's been on for a while, and she's definitely been the change in that Bath attack end.
Oh my goodness, it is just turnover after turnover at the moment. Team Bath relishing the opportunity. Team Bath, University of Bath, apologies.
Bath 2s. Freudian slip there.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Lucy Hunt just proving to be solid as a rock in this second quarter. Oh! Well, I just said moments ago that second phase was being undefended, and Charlotte Verbicus has clocked onto it. Just didn't quite get the line right. It's going to be a Bath ball. So 22-24, and a change has come now for the University of Worcester. Emmy Noakes going to the bench. Oh, I thought Bath got a tip to that too, actually. Sally Watkins appealing to the umpire. What an extraordinary turnaround we've had in the second quarter. That one just a little bit out of hands there.
Interesting to see Meg Cottrell coming on at wing attack, former Wales under-17 captain. So bringing some international experience there. And her role models Nat Panagari. So see if we can channel some Nat P into this game.
One of my favourite Super League players is Nat Panagari, so that's an excellent choice if I do say so myself. As is that turnover, pretty excellent as well.
Nat's another BUCS final veteran. I'm pretty sure Nat actually broke her thumb or her finger during a game in a BUCS final, and her Leeds Beckett team fell apart after that.
Oh.
Might have even been Leeds Met back in the day.
The font of all BUCS knowledge is Sarah Gandon.
Can remember where it was, Pons Forge.
That was absolutely brilliant there from Charlotte Sadler. Anticipated that so well.
This just looks like a different Bath team from the first quarter.
Doesn't it just? It's remarkable. Look at that, 24 goals apiece. Might I remind you, Team Bath were down. Team Bath, I've got to stop doing that. University of Bath 2s were down by 10 at one point in that first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, this turnaround has been unbelievable, and I think Lucy Hunt has a huge amount to have inputted into that. Had a really smart change from Anya.
I think as well the defensive pairing of Sadler and Thip in the back has made a huge difference.
Yeah, that attack end from Worcester is not getting away with what they were getting away with in the first quarter. And this is what we want to see, isn't it? We don't want to see a blowout game. We want to see a close match. We want to see to the end, to the final whistle, what's going to happen.
Yeah, we'll chalk it down to a case of nerves for that first quarter performance for Bath. So Thornley looking for options. Oh, smart not to take the centre pass. And there we go at the end of Q2.
25 all.
25 all, my goodness.
What a comeback from Bath in that quarter.
Absolutely incredible. Yeah, Charlotte Sadler and Millie Thripp in particular for me. Millie, this is her third big BUCS Wednesday. So bringing oodles of experience, and I think that's really showing out on court, and that partnership with Sadler, part of the Team Bath Next Gen development and the under-21 squad, really just so incredibly fruitful, turned over multiple balls but then crucially finished off at the post by Lucy Hunt.
Yeah, and you do often find that teams who have lost in the past learn a lot from that loss, and they don't want to feel that again. And like we said at the end of the first quarter, 45 minutes left in netball to play, so the goal difference might have been big at that point, but that's them got it back to an even keel, so it's game on for the second half.
Game on indeed. And for Worcester, possibly some very different conversations now being had on the bench. Two different positions from being 9 goals up to now level pegging. I mean, what are those conversations on the bench going to be like? Is it a very different approach now when we're basically 0-0 again?
Exactly. You have to just reset both sides, start over. But Bath are going to want to take the momentum that they had in that last quarter into this. And Worcester are going to want to come back and go and show really what they can do, because they showed us in the first quarter what they can do. They just need to find their flow again in this second half.
Well, if the first half showed us anything, it's that anything can happen. So don't go anywhere. Second half between University of Bath 2s and University of Worcester coming right up.
Packing a punch in attack.
Here's under the post.
Free, tiptoeing on the touchline.
But there is so much space here for Oscar Wilson to bury Loughborough Rugby Parade.
The dream of the Super Rugby Milk Championships. If you want the drama, if you want history, well, right here, the BUCS stops here.
Subway knows a good shawarma is what the people want. So how about one on freshly baked bread with traditionally spiced chicken and of course your fave fresh salad, all topped off with a garlicky minty yogurty sauce. Well, it's just landed, the new shawarma spiced chicken, now at Subway.
Proud to be supporting the Milk Every Moment campaign, highlighting the nutritional value of milk and how it can support students in their sporting performance.
To showcase how milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in prep for their event or with recovery.
We're here today to promote some nutritional benefits of milk. You want to have 5 shots to try and hook a vitamin or a mineral.
I hit phosphorus.
And phosphorus is used for the maintenance of bones and teeth.
Winners of the BUCS Super Rugby Milk Championship.
Yeah, and why do you think it's important that sport's fair?
Because everyone works hard to be professional, so it should be fair, because everyone's worked hard to get to the same place. There shouldn't be imbalances.
Sport's all about competition, respect, having integrity, and that's what you've highlighted there.
They've done it again, and they've done it in style.
Trade my life just to be at peace.
Finally, the brothers are the BUCS Super Rugby champions.
Subway knows a good shawarma is what the people want. So how about one on freshly baked bread with traditionally spiced chicken and of course your fave fresh salad, all topped off with a garlicky minty yogurty sauce. Well, it's just landed, the new shawarma spiced chicken, now at Subway.
Proud to be supporting the Milk Every Moment campaign, highlighting the nutritional value of milk and how it can support students in their sporting performance.
To showcase how milk's nutrition.
Well, what a second half we have in store. After being 9 goals down at the end of the first quarter, the University of Bath 2s fought like heck to bring it back, and we are now 25 goals apiece going into the third. An absolutely extraordinary comeback. I mean, that, like you said earlier, Sarah, that Team Bath side played like they're a different team from what we saw in that first quarter.
Completely different. They came out with a completely different energy, really smooth transitions through attack, which was what they were really struggling with in the first quarter. It was that getting over the transverse line, getting into the circle and getting the ball in the net. That was where they were sticky, and they really showed a much better quality with that, but also in their defence. Their defence were taking tips, running stuff down, and actually causing the two shooters from Worcester a lot of headaches in that quarter.
Yeah, well, Worcester have decided to back in the same 7 that finished the first. Just the one change for Bath. Molly Hegarty comes back on into goal attack. Evie Sherwin goes to the bench. Oh, great take in the pocket. Not the best of feeds into Hunt.
Bit of power on that bounce pass there. Not sure I would be picking that one up either. There we go, much better. We do need to think about the touch of the ball as well as the placement of the ball sometimes.
Yeah, I do think a couple of the feeds into Hunt have just been lacking a bit of touch, as you say. But she makes that one count at the post. And Worcester, quick first and second phase. You see that Charlotte Sadler's changed the positioning now to push Chloe Butler as high up in the circle as she can. But it doesn't matter, because she can drain them from anywhere, apparently.
Yeah, and again, Millie Thipp coming back onto that goal shooter to confuse that space a bit more. Really is working better for Bath.
I do just think they still need to place it slightly further away from the defender. At the moment, it's directly on top of Lucy Hunt, which is giving the defence a chance to just get a little tip in, disrupt the flow.
And as we saw in the first quarter, Kira Shackleton will go for those, and even just that little bit of touch just causes the confusion into the circle.
Great touch there from Charlotte Sadler. Obstruction called against Jen Pearce on circle edge. Nice movement from Watkins. That one lands. Oh, what a deflection there. Kira Shackleton reminding us that Worcester still very much in this game. They did look slightly deflated on the bench in that half time, as we see a great intercept from Charlotte Verbickus. Yeah, it did look a little bit like they're lacking a bit of energy in that half-time talk, wasn't it? But it's great
exactly,
to see they've started
but that
fast.
defence looked like they're working really hard for each other. That turnover came from the work being done out front by Maida Constantine and Kira Shackleton to give Charlotte that lovely interception.
Oh, well kept in by Butler, great hands. You can see just out of shot, there's some Worcester substitutions that are likely to come on in both wing defence and goal defence. They're getting themselves warmed up. What a miss for Butler. Good draw though, took both defence with her. Watkins a little bit shy on that one. And there we go. Bayliss, a lovely ball into the middle channel to Chatwin.
Yeah, great decision to go wide and come back in as well. I think there's better decision making in the Bath attack to get it to post.
Oh, under pressure. Just a sea of yellow at the moment, and there we go. Straight into the hands of Jen Pearce.
Just when you think they've got the patience, they're using the defensive backup, and then Bath have forced that lovely interception.
And Hegarty just bodying up to play herself in. It's a long range shot, but it's a good one. And their centre pass. So can they pull themselves ahead for the first time in this game?
We are level again, 10.5 to play in the first.
Oh, a lovely quick release, but it was a 2-on-1. Probably could have done with using Hegarty. And lucky for Bath, a footwork call. So Hunt to finish off. And Team Bath officially go into the lead for the first time. And there's a change for Worcester. Oh, breaking call against Meg Cottrell.
So that's Caris Higgs coming on for Maida Constantine for Worcester. See if that changes the defensive unit, see whether they can take some more turnover. But that's an error there from Sari Watkins. The two circle defenders doubling up there on the goal shooter to make sure that it forced in the error pass.
So contact called against Thornley on the outside. Oh, Hegarty again, that one just slightly overcooked. It was a good rebounding position from BUCS. Oh, and Worcester just can't maintain possession of their turnovers at the moment. So out by 2 now, with a chance to make it 3. That's a brilliant ball, much better ball. Oh, but Hunt's got to land it. It did look like she just clipped the hand of Hunt. There we go. Oh, the crowd's starting to get into it now. I don't know if you can hear that in the background as Chloe Butler spills the ball over the goal line.
This is one of the great things about the BUCS finals. Every team that comes brings a crowd with them. We've got Bath crowd, we've got Worcester crowds. You know, they're not round the corner. Some of these guys have got a bus. And it's really great that the universities organise these buses to bring these groups of fans up to cheer on their team. The game later on this afternoon will have a lot of home support. We've got Loughborough versus Hertfordshire at 4:30. I do know there's a bus coming from Hertfordshire, so they'll be giving Loughborough a good run for their money on spectator numbers.
Oh, you love to see it. That's going to be an absolute blockbuster, that one. So Worcester streaming down the court. That's some nice speed on that transition, but This is where it's kind of just breaking down a little bit. Butler able to rip that one in. And a much needed goal for them.
That was much nicer. Worcester just looked tired in attack to feed from the transverse line. Yes, it got in, but I think it's through having to work so hard to get it in.
Oh, nowhere near enough on that ball. It's easy pickings for BUCS. So Thornley to Shackleton. Thornley again. Straight down the line. Oh!
Use of the post. Thank you, post.
An 8th player for Worcester on that occasion.
Chloe couldn't have done that if she'd tried.
Oh, a great shutdown there by Millie Thipp. And Watkins having to do all the work, and that was the obstruction against Jen Pearce. Watkins, oh, she's going to back herself from there. Bath have got to keep discipline, don't want to give any second attempts. Oh, Chloe Butler. That was an outrageous rebound. You can see Thipp was trying to screen her off.
It was just the use of the arm round the back of Thipp to get the hook in. Was a El Cardwell style move
claw,
to get that claw round the ball and back on court.
So another change in that goal attack position for University of Bath. It seems like they're not quite settled with whichever combination that they have. So Butler out the circle, she'll want to hot foot it back in.
Yeah, that's Evie Sherwin back on at goal attack for Bath. Anya clearly has confidence in all three of her shooters to rotate in there and bring something different.
So Sherwin ball in hand now to Chatwin.
This is a really tall combination with Sherwin and Hunt in there.
And Hunt makes good, second time of asking. So Thornley to Cottrell. Watkins now, Thornley again, great drive onto circle edge. Butler won't shoot from there.
Support there so much better to get the ball into the circle from the edge rather than forcing it in.
Oh, and that one overcooked, but Watkins able, off balance, nonetheless. She slots goal number 34. So Sherwin, confident to post. Good pressure in that first phase. Cottrell to Butler out. Nicely worked and finished off as well.
So nice to see the shooters have the confidence to exit the circle to then create the space to come back in. Sari Watkins is really controlling that space down there really well.
Yeah, she has been the conductor of the orchestra for Worcester, and right on cue, there's another turnover. Bath just seem to have dropped in energy a little bit here. And penalty called high up in the circle. Watkins will look to offload this. Overcooked.
Just needs to settle, take her shot.
Well, it was a great centre pass for Worcester, really clinical.
Worcester definitely, we're now seeing what we saw in that first quarter, getting their confidence back, giving ball straight away, not being hesitant and actually giving the right ball. Making a huge difference, but keeping this game so close and tight.
And exciting, absolutely. Oh, that's brilliant pressure on the first phase. Everyone's stuck behind the defender. Oh, who's at the end of it? Oh my goodness, Lucy Chatwin.
What a pick-up.
Such good backup on the transverse line.
I was going to say that's textbook of always be ready for what's going to come back to that transverse line.
Got to make this count now. Is she going to go to post or will she offload to Hunt? Hunt's there and available. Oh, the rebound goes the way of the Blues.
Brilliant defense again for Worcester.
Thornley with a cracking ball into Watkins. Offloads to Butler. Oh, and again, another miss for Butler. Oof.
Oh.
Bath just taking each other out. So 36 plays 38, just 2 the difference. Less than a minute to go on the clock in this third quarter.
45 seconds left in the third.
And again, the placement into Hunt.
Oh, unlucky.
That is very fortunate for Bath.
20 seconds to play in the third. One goal game.
Really nice mix up there of the long and the short passes to confuse the defenders and take the ball to goal. That was a lovely goal from Worcester.
Yeah, patiently worked as well. 12 seconds left on the clock. Oh my goodness, Charlotte Verbicus. You're gonna have to send it, it's long. Oh, the obstruction's been called, yep. Oh, Butler punishes at the post.
Takes a 3-goal lead into the 3-quarter time. That's Worcester 40, Bath 37.
Wow.
Maybe not what we were expecting by the end of that quarter. Wow.
Well, they certainly managed to stem the flow of the University of Bath Twos after all the momentum that they had in that second quarter. They really came back at them. And I think, you know, when you had the lead like that you then lost, the mental resilience to stay in the game and attack it hard is so impressive.
Yeah, and like you say, we were watching them on the bench and they did look a bit down, and we were worried, how are they going to get themselves back into this game and back up? Even though it was an even start, they looked like the side that wasn't going to bring it, and actually that the first few minutes it felt like that, but they definitely found a new gear, and they found what they had in that first quarter. So now I think we're going into this last quarter. It's all to play for both sides, and we're going to see some quality netball in the next 15 minutes.
We are indeed. I think this is going to go right down to the wire. Don't go anywhere, you won't want to miss it.
Subway knows a good shawarma is what the people want. So how about one on freshly baked bread with traditionally spiced chicken and of course your fave fresh salad, all topped off with a garlicky minty yogurty sauce. Well, it's just landed, the new shawarma spiced chicken, now at Subway.
Hacking a punch in attack.
Here's under the post.
Humphrey tiptoeing on the touchline.
But there is so much space here for Oscar Wilson to bury Loughborough Rugby Parade.
The dream of the Super Rugby Milk Championships. If you want the drama, if you want history, well, right here, the BUCS stops here. Proud to be supporting the Milk Every Moment campaign, highlighting the nutritional value of milk and how it can support students in their sporting performance.
To showcase how milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in prep for their event or with recovery.
We're here today to promote some nutritional benefits of milk. You want to have 5 shots to try and hook a vitamin or a mineral.
I hit phosphorus.
And phosphorus is used for the maintenance of bones and teeth.
Winners of the BUCS Super Rugby Milk Championship.
Yeah, why do you think it's important that sport's fair?
Because everyone works hard to be professional, so it should be fair because everyone's worked hard to get to the same place. There shouldn't be imbalances.
Sport's all about competition, respect, having integrity, and that's what you've highlighted there.
"37 plays 14. It is the University of Worcester out in front by 3 goals. Their first trophy final in a decade, and they lead going into the 4th and final quarter. Sarah Gandon alongside me. We're in for a bit of a blockbuster finish.
Yeah, we are. And one of the things you have to remember about this game is for a number of these players, this will be the last university game that they play. So this is their last 15 minutes of university netball. And university netball is an amazing space. You get to play with your peers. You know, as soon as you go into adult netball, you play in clubs where all different ages, all different stages, but university netball is a really special place. So some of these guys, this is their last chance to make the impact that they want to make on their university career.
Well, speaking of impact, University of Bath 2s already with the turnover. Sherwin looks to offload. So the perfect start to the final quarter for them. Oh, Thornley, that was so well read. So Katie Rolfe has come back into goalkeeper for Bath. Steph Watsulu comes into wing defence as well. First time we've seen her today.
And that shows a lot of confidence, putting a new player on in the last quarter when the game is so tight. But like we said earlier, the coaches have been coaching these teams all season. They know them inside out. And so they'll have the confidence that she can come on and do a really good job.
Yeah, Watsulu's a really dynamic player, came through the Surrey Storm pathway. This is her second BUCS Big Wednesday. And that's a rare miss by Watkins. There we go. Makes it count eventually. Oh, what a ball into Hunt, but just walks it off the goal line. Needed to really engage her core there and try and steady herself. And the Worcester bench, absolutely all of them up on their feet. Still got 13 minutes to go, ladies. Strong ball into the pocket for Cottrell. So ball in hand, offloads. Thip just called for the contact. Watkins steps in, confident to post. So 3 the difference still. Great second phase. And that is a beautiful ball into the circle, finished off for Worcester.
I think Worcester have recognised that energy is their friend, and maybe in that second quarter that's what they were lacking, because actually, like you said, bench are up, everybody's involved, everyone's cheering everyone on, and the coach alluded to it before the game started. They love a final, they love a big game.
Yeah, they do indeed. And what a statement it would be to take home the trophy, your first final in a decade, and you come out on top. Oh, but Evie Sherwin's going to have something to say about that. Good shutdown from Watsulu. What a ball in. Under all sorts of pressure from Katie Rolfe, but Chloe Butler punish him.
Worcester really squeezing Bath tight. There's no clear options for them.
Yeah, I don't think it was the strongest of holds either from Lucy Hunt. The angle, a little bit difficult to read. The crowd enjoying that one. So Cottrell called for the contact. Oh, that's a fantastic outside arm from Charlotte BUCS. Watsulu though with the deflection, and she forces the offside against Meg Cottrell. Bath have got to keep possession here. Sherwin keeping it short and sharp. Taking control herself. So of course there can't be a draw at the end of this. We do have to go to results, so if we do have to go to extra time, it's going to be 2 7-minute halves. Not sure I'll be able to take extra time, to be honest, my nerves. But at the moment it is Worcester who have one finger on that trophy, but Watkins, there we go.
Well, as we saw in Super League the other week, extra time always causes a little bit of confusion around players.
It does indeed.
Tell them a million times and they'll still not remember, because games don't often go to extra time, do they? It's these big games and finals where we have to get a result today.
So Lucy Chatwin with the contact.
We've got the crowd filling up here again for what's going to be a cracking last 9 minutes of this game, so hopefully the crowd will get behind these teams.
Of course, not forgetting the championship final that's coming up at 4:30 p.m. later on today. Loughborough University and the University of Hertfordshire. That is going to deliver.
What an interception.
Outstanding. The crowd are into it now. We've got Worcester themed hats, foam fingers, we've got all sorts. Suddenly silenced by the rebound though.
Again, this through court defence from Worcester just causing Bath all sorts of problems. There's no clear options and they're pushing them really far wide. They either push them really wide or get them caught in the middle, and it is really, really smart netball from Worcester.
Yeah, absolutely is. The Bath attack just got a bit static, no one really offering anything. And here's a change in the centre position. So Belle Bayliss going to the bench. Oh, an attacking contact. That one called against Meg Cottrell. And Bath not hanging around. 5 the difference now, just over 7.5 minutes left, so still plenty of time for them to turn this one around.
And let's see if the injection of Captain Emily White is going to make the difference in that centre position. Four goals is only 2 turnovers, as we know, so this is still a tight game right till the end.
Oh, yeah, a bit of a clumsy challenge there from BUCS. Evie Sherwin, hasn't she stepped up in this final quarter, being such a playmaker for Bath in this attacking end. So 45-48. Oh, unlucky. So Watkins, good front positioning. Again, that quick offload. We saw so much of that in the first quarter. White then for Bath to Sherwin. Oh, just caught standing still there. Got to make sure she's driving onto ball. So intentional obstruction called against Cottrell. Advance to the top of the circle. Oh, and Sherwin again, that one just slightly overcooked, but what a rebound from Lucy Hunt.
Lucy's kept that in, but at what cost? I think there might be a bruise in the morning, if nothing else.
Oh, it's all worth it though, it's all worth it. Bruises will fade. Big moment now for Bath. Again, still needs more on this ball to Lucy Hunt. Oh, that one drops for her. Back to 2. A little over 5 minutes on the clock with their centre pass. White has brought a bit of spark to the court since coming on into centre. That's a strong feed. Oh, Hunt could have kept that in.
Pulls off the back line. A really well executed pass, just a shame about the feet. Now we can see Worcester on the attack again. They just seem to be able to bring the ball through court, don't they?
Yeah, they're really pretty slick in transition, aren't they? Watkins just taking the hit from Thip. And that is a gorgeous long-range shot.
Yeah, the experience of Watkins is shining through in this match. She's played really well throughout the whole match.
So Worcester changing the channel.
Another beautiful shot there from Sari Watkins. She's now got the confidence to take that long range and not just look for the goal shooter under the post. It's not a big buffer, but having that confidence when you take the ball, turn and shoot can make such a big difference to the confidence of your whole side. Lovely ball into Chloe Butters under the post, and then it trickles over.
Just flings off the fingers of Watkins so beautifully. I think that has been the difference today. Well, one of the differences is the ability to feed the circle, as the ball into Lucy Hunt for Bath has often just been slightly misplaced. Evie Sherwin, though, she has really stood up for Bath since coming on in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, she's shown some real leadership in that attack end. Again, another shooter who's taken the ball, had the confidence to turn and take her shot.
Less than 3 minutes.
Oh, great pickup. Katie Rolfe. Absolutely crucial.
Katie Rolfe and Millie Thip really doubling up on that defensive end and creating that turnover. Oh, back to Worcester, and what speed to get under the post that quickly and to take that turnover and capitalise from it straight away.
Yeah, outstanding work from Worcester. For Bath, everyone was just standing still, asking for a ball. There was no short drive onto the ball at all.
Yeah, that's where Worcester are really punishing Bath, is the speed in which they move.
Yeah, Bath just being a bit casual, dare I say. Watkins, that one.
That was slightly overcooked.
Slightly overcooked, we're being a bit generous there. That one wasn't going to land in anyone's imagination.
No one's off the back line asking for that ball.
So Watsulu to Thip. White. Deflected though by the BUCS. 3 goals the difference, just under 90 seconds on the clock. Oh, make that 2. I mean, it's still all possible. Oh, and it's their centre pass as well. My goodness. Is this the moment?
This game really could go any way. We've only got 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the clock. 2 goals.
Evie Sherwin from range, that's overcooked. Oh, not strong enough
attempt.
attempt.
The defining moment that takes this game. Let's see. Lucy Hunt, as we know, also plays goalkeeper, so. But look at this speed from Worcester.
Well, they've got less than a minute to go now. Obstruction called against Watsulu. Oh, brilliant draw by Butler. Watkins, that's got to be a done deal now for Worcester. The bench is starting to get excited, and that was definitely a breaking call against Cottrell. Bath have got to find a quick route to goal. And an overcooked ball into the pocket.
Karis Higgs again, her defence and her pressure throughout this game since she's come on has been exceptional.
Oh, the errant pass there from Watkins. Possibly not quite aware of the clock.
Oh, umpire's held time.
3 seconds left.
Your screens are showing 0 time, but we've got 1.6 seconds on the clock in the venue.
Oh, got to take it back. It's got to be on the umpire's whistle. And simply a formality now. And there you have it. Your BUCS Big Wednesday Trophy champions are the University of Worcester. Unbelievable. So impressive.
And to be honest, can we take a moment to celebrate Bath, because they were down and out in that first quarter. We did not think that this game was going to be as close as this. A 3-goal game that started with a quarter with 9 goals.
Yeah, simply sensational. I have to say, heartbreak for Bath, their 4th consecutive final, and still they don't come away with any silverware. Absolutely gutting for Anya Lemonnier and the team. But let us talk about our champions, the University of Worcester. They have done a sublime job.
I just thought their defensive end was solid throughout the entire game. They didn't really falter at any point. Their hands were in amongst everything. And their attack end, led by Sari Watkins. Chloe Butters played amazingly, but you could tell Sari was the playmaker down there, making sure there was space for Chloe when needed, but also entering the circle when she was needed to be there, and having those confidence in that last quarter to take the longer range shots.
Yeah, that experience has proved invaluable. Well, it is time to announce our player of the match. Sarah, who have we gone for?
It might be no surprise to anybody listening, but we have gone for Sari Watkins. She has played an unbelievable game today, and probably challenged by her own defence to get that player of the match position. But yeah, definitely Sari Watkins for me.
Yeah, big shout out to Kira Shackleton. I think in that first half in particular was simply on fire, possibly dipped a little bit in the second half. And Sari Watkins, she got a couple of turnovers herself. And what a feat. First final in a decade. And they take it in 1. And hugs all around. Head coach Holly French. She says, we always manage to pull it out of the bag on the really big games when it matters. She said that in an interview prior to today. And boy, was she right.
Thanks for today, Lucy. I've really enjoyed it. I'm going to leave you to commentary while I go and hand out some medals.
Yes, enjoy. What a privilege to hand out the medals to our trophy champions, University of Worcester. Well, we will be back with the trophy and the medal presentations in just a couple of minutes' time. So don't go anywhere. Tune back in to see the celebrations in just a couple of minutes' time.
Subway knows a good shawarma is what the people want. So how about one on freshly baked bread with traditionally spiced chicken and of course your fave fresh salad, all topped off with a garlicky minty yogurty sauce. Well, it's just landed, the new shawarma spiced chicken, now at Subway.
Packing a punch in attack.
Here's under the post.
Will breathe, tiptoeing on the touchline.
But there is so much space here for Oscar Wilson to bury Loughborough Rugby Parade.
The dream of BUCS Super Rugby Milk Championships. If you want the drama, if you want history, well, right here, the BUCS stops here. Proud to be supporting the Milk Every Moment campaign, highlighting the nutritional value of milk and how it can support students in their sporting performance.
To showcase how milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in prep for their event or with recovery.
We're here today to promote some nutritional benefits of milk. You want to have 5 shots to try and hook a vitamin or a mineral.
I hit phosphorus.
And phosphorus is used for the maintenance of bones and teeth.
Winners of the BUCS Super Rugby Milk Championship.
Yeah, why do you think it's important that sport's fair?
Because everyone works hard to be professional, so it should be fair, because everyone's worked hard to get to the same place. There shouldn't be imbalances.
Sport's all about competition, respect, having integrity, and that's what you've highlighted there.
They've done it again, and they've done it in style. Finally, the brothers are the BUCS Super Rugby champions.
In Worcester, close to the very, very end, exactly what netball should be all about. And without further ado, I'd like to bring up our officials to the medal table to collect their medals. Thank you so much to our officials. Put your hands together, folks. medals are being presented by Sarah Gandon for the medal. Thank you once again to our officials. Your 2026 BUCS Trophy runners-up. Put your hands together for Bath 2s. Bath 2s represented by Katie Rolfe, Jen Pearce, Emily White, Belle Bayliss, Lucy Chatwin, Molly Hegarty, Evie Sherwin, Lucy Hunt, Millie Fitt, Steph Watsaloo and Charlotte Sadler. One more time, folks, for your BUCS Trophy runners-up. They are Bath 2s. And now for your champions. Make some noise for Worcester!
Well, it is time to crown the trophy champions, the University of Worcester. Their first appearance in a BUCS final in a decade, and they take it in one. Absolutely incredible scenes. They took down the University of Bath 2s, winning 54-51 after an extraordinary first quarter where they took the lead 17-8. But Bath, they bit back, they drew it back level at the end of half-time, 25 apiece. And from then on, it was a real arm wrestle. The swings in momentum going both ways, but Worcester able to hold out and helping them in their cause was the MVP, the Welsh international Sari Watkins, really using her experience to help get them over the line, both in attack and defence. Got about 3 or 4 intercepts herself. And there they are on your screen with their medals. And there's the MVP just been awarded. Sari Watkins, the Welsh feather. My goodness, she really led from the front. Such a playmaker, getting stuck in defence as well. Confident to go to post from both short and long range. And it's time then for the trophy lift, the 2026 BUCS Big Wednesday trophy winners, the University of Worcester. Pretty incredible stuff, but the fun doesn't stop there. Coming up next, we have the championship final between the hosts Loughborough University and the University of Hertfordshire. 2 powerhouses in the world of University of Netball. There's an array of Netball Super League and international superstars, but only one trophy up for grabs. This one is going to be pure spice, so stay with us as we get ready for the championship final coming up at 4:30.
For our championship game that's coming up in an hour's time, as the celebrations continue, as they should, hopefully long into the night. Commiserations, man. Congratulations, Worcester, our 2020.